This is Optimal Living Daily, episode 865, Stop Comparing Yourself to Others and Live Your Own Life, by Michelle Schroeder-Gardner of makingsenseofsense.com, and I'm your very own personal narrator, Justin Malik, reading to you from some amazing blogs and books to help you optimize your life. Today's post comes from Michelle of Making Sense of Sense, who's typically narrated on Optimal Finance Daily. She's a personal finance writer, if you couldn't tell from the name of her site. She has a lot of great posts about spending less and earning more. It's definitely worth checking out. And before we get to her post, hiring? ZipRecruiter has revolutionized how you do it. Their technology identifies people with the right experience and invites them to apply to your job. They find great candidates for you. Try it for free today at ziprecruiter.com/old. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Now let's get right to it as we optimize your life. Stop Comparing Yourself to Others and Live Your Own Life, by Michelle Schroeder-Gardner of makingsenseofsense.com. I think we can probably all agree that your life might be different if you decided to stop comparing yourself to others. Over the years, I've compared myself to others plenty of times. I've compared myself to others when it came to school, looks, money, and more. I know that sounds bad, but without acknowledging that, it would be hard to stop. Many people compare themselves to others too. In fact, everyone has done it at one point in their life. People often compare themselves to others to determine how well they are doing in life and base their personal value on that. However, that usually doesn't lead to feeling too good about yourself. Plus, who actually wants to judge themselves in a negative way? While in some circumstances it can be motivating and inspiring to compare yourself to others, but in most circumstances it is negative and can lead to 1. Debt, such as when you're trying to keep up with the Joneses and buy the same expensive things that other people are buying. 2. A feeling of defeat, like when you feel that you aren't as good as someone else. 3. Unhappiness, in that the process of comparing yourself to others is never ending. And 4. A waste of time. If you spend all of your time comparing yourself to others, you will never have enough time to do what you really want. Comparing yourself to others can take valuable time and moments away. To put it simply, by comparing yourself to others, you are holding yourself back. Now, I know that just telling you to stop comparing yourself to others is easier said than done. In today's world with social media and how everything seems to be on full display for the world, it can be easy to compare yourself to others. But you need to stop doing it in a negative way. By doing so, you'll be able to move on with your life, reach your goals, be happier for others, and more. Sure, you may not be able to reach a goal as quickly as someone else, or it may require more hard work, but that doesn't mean that everything is impossible for you. Everyone is on a different path, and there are people who are better or worse off than you. Instead of comparing your path to those around you, you should focus on what you can do to make your dream a reality. Here's how you can stop comparing yourself to others. Understand why comparing yourself to others can hold you back. The first step to stop comparing yourself to others is to realize that comparisons are often negative and that most of the time they do not help. You should think about why you feel the need to compare yourself to others and think of how that may be impacting you. By realizing these things, you'll be able to move forward and stop wasting your time with comparisons. As Theodore Roosevelt said, comparison is the thief of joy. Be happy for others. Instead of feeling jealous or like it's a competition between you and whoever you are comparing yourself to, you should just be happy for the success of others. Good things can happen to other people. It doesn't mean that your life is any less important. Plus, by being happy for others, you'll learn to accept yourself and let more positivity into your life. Be motivated, not competitive. Instead of feeling jealous or competitive when comparing yourself to someone else, you should instead turn that emotion into inspiration and or motivation. The next time you find yourself comparing yourself to someone, you could think about how you could possibly do something similar, only if that's what you truly want to do, of course. You can use their achievements as inspiration for your own life and goals. As you can see, comparing yourself to someone else doesn't have to be entirely bad, as long as you use that process for positive means. Take a break from social media. Social media can be fun and all, but for the most part, you are just seeing carefully selected pieces of someone's life. While that can be great, some people allow it to drag them down. If you find yourself feeling jealous or negative when you're on social media, then you may want to take a break from it until you figure out how to turn that self-doubt into inspiration. This way you can stop comparing yourself to others. Be confident. You may find yourself comparing yourself to others because you lack self-confidence. Some believe that confidence is something people are born with and that a person cannot learn how to be confident. I used to feel the same way. While I'm not as confident as I would like to be, I'm a fairly confident person, and I believe that has helped me a lot in life. Sounds odd to say, but I am confident enough to say it. I believe that gaining confidence can help you as well. Learning how to be confident can lead to getting the job you want, making more money, reaching your dreams, public speaking, meeting new people, networking, managing a business or employees, traveling the world, and more. As you can see, gaining confidence can help a person in many, many different ways. Plus, by being confident with yourself, you will learn how to stop comparing yourself to others because you'll already believe in yourself. Take control of your finances. Money is a leading cause of comparison. Often you may feel stuck with your current life because of some sort of financial reason. This happens to all of us, and this may lead to comparing yourself to others. By paying off your debt, making more money, not living paycheck to paycheck, budgeting better, and more, you may feel free to reach for your dream life because you won't feel controlled by your finances. Be positive and happy with who you are. Many people find themselves comparing themselves to others because they feel unlucky or sad about their situation. Everyone has something that might make them sad, angry, scared, etc. And I understand that in some circumstances, it can be quite difficult to see the positive or to be happy for yourself. However, no matter how life may be going for you, I believe that a positive outlook can help to improve your life. It's all about being grateful for what you already have. Being negative causes limitations. If you think you cannot do something, then you most likely will not. Negative thoughts can make you feel stuck. They can make you feel like there's no way out of your problems and that you have zero options. On the other hand, being positive can help you realize that you are able to do things, that you're in control of your life, and that little things will not kill you. Being positive will also help you move on and deal with stressful situations better. There's no such thing as the perfect life. No one is perfect. Once you realize that, you'll find that comparing yourself to others is wasted time because everyone has a different path, including you. Instead, you should accept your past and present and realize that you can make changes for the future if you desire to do so. Remember, you should never compare your beginning to someone else's middle. You don't know what they've been through, and instead you should be happy for other people's accomplishments. Think about your dream life. To stop comparing yourself to others, you may want to think about your dream life. This may help you realize that everyone's on a different path and that you should be creating your own path to reach happiness and success. You should think about different things such as, what does it take to reach your dream life? Do you need to go to school, pay off debt, learn something new? What will your action plan be? Why is what you're currently doing no longer working for you? What excuses are you currently making? What are the risks? What will you have to overcome to reach your dream life? What are the positives of reaching your dream life? What is success to you? You just listened to the post titled, Stop Comparing Yourself to Others and Live Your Own Life by Schroeder-Gardner of makingsenseofsense.com. Thank you to ZipRecruiter for keeping the show running. I've personally struggled trying to find help online. There are a bunch of different tasks I need help with to keep these 5 podcasts running. Finding the right person is super difficult. But ZipRecruiter learns what you're looking for, identifies people with the right experience, and invites them to apply to your job. These invitations have revolutionized how you find your next hire. In fact, 80% of employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site in just one day. Compare that to my months of searching. The right candidates are out there. ZipRecruiter is how you find them. And right now, my listeners can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to ziprecruiter.com/old. That's ziprecruiter.com/OLD. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And those are good questions she listed at the end. I know since this is in audio format, you can't really remember them all, unless you have a superhuman memory. So as usual, I'll have a link to this article in this episode's description, which you should be able to easily find in the podcast app of your choice. I always recommend you visit our authors though and show them love and support for giving me permission to narrate their content. But I'll leave it there for today. Hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you in tomorrow's show where your optimal life awaits.
Hey, this is Dan from the Optimal Finance Daily podcast, which is a lot like this show, except more focused on personal finance. Justin handpicks the best posts he can find from blogs and authors like Ramit Sethi, Mr. Money Mustache, and more, and I read them to you 5 days a week. So if you enjoy this podcast, come on over and subscribe to Optimal Finance Daily too. And together, we'll optimize your financial life.
You've been listening to Optimal Living Daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on each new episode and head to oldpodcast.com. That's OLDpodcast.com for a free gift as well as more actionable tips and resources to help you maximize your potential. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your optimal life awaits.